I'm kind of going to selfie this, so I'm going to do the best that I can with my cameraman work here. So I decided to do my video on loss of communications in VMC. Pretty important stuff, although every emergency situation is pretty important, especially in the flight world. So communication is a big part of aviation. It's huge, right? So, sorry. It's a big part, as in fact, like when you're talking to ATC, they want to know, especially around here. I'm in the Salt Lake area, so they want to know where you're at, and to be talking with you and stuff like that. So another huge thing is CTAFs and stuff at nighttime when a lot of the airports around here are closed. Besides Salt Lake City, they're closed, and you want to be able to talk to people and know where people are. So, yeah. So without communications in VNC, you're gonna want to squawk. I have squawk codes on here. Just my 2 points. Communication is a big part of aviation and squawk codes. You're gonna want to squawk 7600 because that's the loss of comms communication frequency. So you'll squawk 7600, and that will basically tell ATC that you've lost comms. And so if you're on flight following, they're gonna try and clear people out of your way. So that's nice. Always have flight following. If not, if I recall right, it should bring out a beeping sound that alerts people that that you have a loss of comms. What you're going to want to do in this situation, this is on my diagram here, you're going to want to find an airport. That handy nearest button on your G1000 comes in handy. You can just hit nearest, and then you're going to want to find the nearest airport to you. If you don't have the G1000, then I guess you're going to have to take out your maps or iPad, whatever you have in your case. You're going to find the nearest airport and probably land because you need comms. Let's see here. Next thing you're going to do is go through your checklists, emergency checklist, just, descent, landing. You're going to want to pay a lot of attention to the sky. Obviously, you don't have communications to hear people around you, as they can't hear you either. So you're going to want to pay attention to skies. If you can, the airport you're going to, you can call the number there on the flight directory, get the number, and talk with ATC. That might help. If not, to CTAF. Just make sure that you're being visually aware of everything that's around you and that nobody's coming in that you're going to hit. So I decided to put on here VMC versus IMC. So I think it's very important, VMC versus IMC. I mean, it's two completely different ball games. So, like I said, VMC, you're just going to squawk your code, you're going to go down, you're going to find the nearest airport, and you're going to go land. In IMC, it's different. In IMC, you're actually going to squawk to 7600. You're obviously going to be on with ATC and whoever you're with, Salt Lake Center, or in your case, wherever you're at. And you're going to be talking to them, and they are going to clear everybody out of your way. However, you are not going to, just divert to an airport because you're in instrument meteorological conditions. So you're going to continue to fly your flight plan as close as you can to your flight plan and do everything that ATC basically expects you to do. So in that case, you should be good. And yeah, that's my loss of comms. Thanks.